You simply should not expect more from anybody ever in your life. I don't care what role that they are playing. It will not serve you to expect anything more than what they are giving you. You have to accept people as they are, right? You have to look at people as fucking programs. Everybody's a program. Like, you have to look at people as everybody's a non-playing character, until they're not. Like, you're gonna know the ones who are not non-playing characters, NPCs, because if you pay attention, you're gonna be able to know, like, but everybody's an NPC. Like, everybody is just a program. You gotta look at people like that. That just allows you to take off the rose-colored glasses. If somebody's not introspective, they're an NPC. If they don't go within, if they don't try to, to refine and to mold and shape themselves on a regular basis, daily, they're you can't expect anything from these people, but you will know who's an NPC and who's not an NPC, right? You're definitely gonna know. But people accept people as they are. They don't. People rarely ever change, right? And I feel like you would know it. Like, if you change, if you see yourself doing these things and they don't change, they're never gonna change. They're just gonna be as they are. So accept people with the roles that they play in your life. People cannot give you more than what they are. You can't expect more from people who have not like reached a certain level in life. You just have to expect, understand, and know, like, this is just who they are. I can't expect anything more than you. This is the role that you play in my life. Some places you go, like even jobs, for example, right? The people that you work with, they're job people, right? They're job people. Those are the characters of your job. You don't know them beyond work. You know them at work. You see them in the same clothes well, if you work at a job that have uniform, you see them in the same uniform every day. You see them with the same personality every day. You don't see anything different about them. These people just don't change, and they're never going to change. So you can't expect anything more than what they are giving you at work in that environment. These are the characters in that environment. And when you go somewhere else, the grocery store, the university, the library, the laundromat, you know, any establishment, these are people that have been set up to exist in this environment. And you're never going to see them outside of that environment. Ever. Ever. And if you do see them outside of that environment, these people are supposed to be in your thing. Like, these are people that you probably know from the spirit world. These are people that you have known from that you probably have contracts set up with, because they play a different role in your life. Like, they're here, they're there, they're there, but they're there. It's not they're just here. So when I go back to this place, this is the only place that I'm going to see them. Or if I go over there, or like every Monday I'm there, or a random day in a week they're there. They're always going to play that specific role. But if somebody is in my life, if somebody has a contract with me from the spirit world, from up there, so around whatever, out of this, thing. These are people that are for me in my life. These are people that are here to help me grow and expand and be more of myself. But and they're going to be different, right? I can expect more from these people, right? But the ones who are around you, you see them all the time. You never expect anything more from these people. You don't expect the bum on the corner to ever be somebody different. You don't expect the crackhead up the block to ever be anything more than that. You don't expect that person that work at that store over there to be anything more than that. You just don't. This is just the role that they play until they no longer play it. But once they stop playing it, that's it. It's done. Their role is just done. It's just done. It's just they were there because they needed to be there, but after that it's just no longer a thing. I don't expect them to show back. I don't even expect to see them again. It's just like they're there, but now they're not there, and that's okay. So, yeah, I just I found that interesting. Like, never have expectations of people, because people are people, and they just are there just to be there, just because we have to fill in the world with bodies and personalities and energies and things like this. And so this is the purpose of the people around us. It just colors the world. It just makes the world what it is. And I think once you can embody something like that, life just gets a whole lot more fun. Like even the personalities on the TikTok app, like these are a lot. These are just personalities. Like you're never gonna meet these people in your life. They're just there. They have to color the world. Their personalities color the world. You have personalities that are just like aloof, like boring, like just not compatible with yours. You have personalities that make you go, wow, this person is really interesting. And you have all different types of personalities, but they're just there to color your world. Because if they were not there, life would be a blank slate. There would be no nuance to life. So these things just make things fun. But when you can understand that, people are there because they just have to be there. And I don't have to expect anything from them. And if you come into my life and you play a role in my life, and I can accept you for that time and that experience that I had with you, and that once this experience is done and over with, like, I appreciate that experience. I had fun with that. Or that's not something that I want to experience again. It's something that you can appreciate about life. And it's fascinating. It's fascinating. So yes, people color our worlds. They make life worth living. They add color to it. And yeah, I think it's fun.